everybody, I'm Rachel from Mrs. Rachel Brady. I'm a mum of 2, soon to be 3. Today's video is a Tesco food haul meal plan, and it's going to be very kind of raw and just off the cuff. I just decided to do one. I do like doing my meal plans and grocery hauls for you guys because it's really at the centre of what I'm all about, which is food and family life and that type of thing. Just a brief kind of update for you, because I don't think I can do this haul without alluding to it. So if you follow me on Instagram, I have spoken about, I've had some pregnancy complications. I'm 29 weeks and they picked up some stuff on the scan. I won't go into that now, but as part of that, they picked up that I had too much amniotic fluid, and then I did a GD, gestational diabetes test, and I was like, I'm not gonna have diabetes. I do have diabetes. Just found out literally yesterday. This shop came just now. Obviously there's so much stuff in it. I'm like unpacking it on a bit of a downer, thinking like, I can't eat that, I can't eat that, I can't eat that. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. I'm gonna do a separate vlog all about gestational diabetes, because I'm like reeling a bit from it. Like, I know there's way worse things, and it's not so much that I'm really upset or anything. I just feel like I'm a bit in the dark about it. I've ordered myself a cookbook, I'm reading lots online, I'm speaking to people online. However, I am still a bit in the dark about what's good to eat for that or what's bad to eat. I believe it is low sugar, low carbs I should be eating. So with that in mind, I will probably digress a little as we go through and go, can't eat that, can't eat that. So as it is, I've got a meal plan for the week and I will stick to it as much as possible, but I will just be eating or leaving out the bits that I kind of shouldn't be eating. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of put that out there. Let's crack on. Also, the interesting thing about this shop, and the reason I thought I'm going to do it anyway, is because I've got loads of baby stuff. I know I've still got 10 weeks to go, but I've got loads of baby stuff. There was lots of baby stuff on offer at Tesco, so that's really exciting. I thought I'd show you that stuff. So here's my weekly meal plan, starting with, we're starting here actually, because that's today, it's Saturday. I've got a shoulder of lamb, you can probably hear it in the oven cooking, and since finding out I have diabetes, I am thinking now, instead of serving it with potatoes, we're going to serve it with like quinoa and maybe like spinach and that type of thing, with maybe like a yogurt sauce. Tomorrow we are out at my friend's in Cheshire, catching up with her. She's an old mummy friend from Manchester. And then Monday I had a V means vlog, so I'm doing a slow cooker vlog at the minute, so these two are going to feature in that. I'm going to do a chicken, bean and chorizo stew on in the slow cooker. I think that is good for me to eat at the minute. And then Tuesday I'm going to do a fish pie, easy fish pie for me means a puff pastry lid. And then I'm going to do barbecue slow cooker ribs on Wednesday with brown rice. I think that's okay. The barbecue sauce is going to be quite sugary for me, so I'm not sure about that. Thursday we're going to do tortilla pizzas. I'm going to make mine wholemeal and that should be all good. Friday I'm going to do like chicken escallops. That's what that means. It looks like it says chickenese, which is like a bit odd. It doesn't, it says chicken-esque. So like, it's a Nigella thing. She flattens her chicken breasts out and then like dips them in cornflakes, crushed up cornflakes, so like flat big chicken nuggets type of thing, and then serving that with like a salad. That should be fine. Yeah, so that is this week's meal plan, which hopefully I won't have to adapt too much since finding out about the GD. Okay, so let's dive in with the food. Tortillas, white, okay. I will have the wholemeal tortillas that we've still got in the freezer, that they are for the tortilla pizzas this week. Wholemeal bread. Now, I spoke to my friend online who said if you can't get Bergen, which is like the low carb bread, which I will now start buying from now on, then the second best thing to have is wholemeal if you're desperate for bread. I'm gonna really cut back on the bread, but if I'm desperate, like she said, I'm gonna have wholemeal, so that's kind of okay. Crumpets, totally no for me at the minute, but the kids really like them for supper. Bagels, I'm gonna cry, I can't eat bagels anymore. But yeah, the kids really like them as well. Tomatoes, because we have tomatoes all the time. Fruit, very sadly, is like now pretty much off the menu. I believe, apart from berries, correct me if I'm wrong, I think berries are like low GI. I think they're like surprisingly low in sugar, which is, you wouldn't think so, but I think I'm gonna just stick to berries until I find out more. But melon anyway is Arthur's favourite, so that's for him. Eggs apparently are very good for diabetes, so I'll be eating plenty of eggs. We always try and buy organic eggs. The chicken breast is for the crunchy Nigella scallops, that's a different thing. The thigh fillets are for the chicken chorizo stew. Hummus, I believe this is excellent for diabetes, you know, stick a carrot stick in there, and I'm sure, oh god, carrots, are they sugary? Oh, I don't know. Anyway, hummus, yeah, because hummus. Puff pastries for the fish pie, I may not be able to indulge in that myself. Mozzarella grated, never ever bought this, but I thought I would kind of encourage the kids to do their own pizzas and sprinkle that on top with the tortilla pizza thing. Butter beans for the stew, marmalade. Marmalade, my favourite. I'm no longer allowed marmalade, but the kids can have it. Potatoes, they are just so handy because on the odd night where you think, you know, I mean, I can't indulge in these at the minute, but like they're really handy to have alongside a salad or throw in a tray bake. I don't think I've actually got them in the meal plan this week, but I like having a packet in the fridge. They're just handy. Lemon, not even sure why I got that. I think it's just nice in drinks and stuff. Cucumber, because my kids like cucumber, excuse me. Bananas for the fruit bowl. Again, I don't think I can eat bananas and apples at the minute. Greek yogurt is really good for diabetes, and I really like yogurt, and I can eat it without honey and stuff in, so that's all good. Fish pie mix for my quickie fish pie. Smoked salmon, really good for breakfast and stuff. Avocados, all good, good fats, etc. Pepperonis, snacks would be, the meat platter is for the pizzas. The ham is just for like snacks and sandwiches. Sea bass, I don't think sea bass is on the menu this week, but they were 3 for £10, and I really like having sea bass in the freezer. Particularly, just feel like a last minute nice posh throw together meal. I'm like really good at cooking sea bass because it's so easy. Just fry it. But anyway, they're going to go in the freezer. There for my slow cooker ribs. The spinach, that will come in handy tonight with the quinoa and the shoulder of lamb. Sweet corn, that was to have with the ribs for the kids. I believe sweet corn is not good if you're diabetic. Blueberries, I think blueberries are, along with strawberries, kind of okay if you're diabetic, so they're the strawberries. Plums, I was going to do that Jamie Oliver quick and easy plum tart tatin. I may still do that, but I might weep if I can't eat it myself, so who knows. Mushrooms for the pizzas and for breakfasts and stuff. I feel like I will be having a lot more like savoury breakfast from now on, because apparently even like porridge is discouraged, which kind of makes me sad because I eat so much porridge. Decaf tea, I am all about the decaf at the minute. I'm even cutting out caffeine. My life right now. Mayonnaise, I can still eat mayonnaise because it's fatty and good. That was, the barbecue sauce was for the ribs, so I may have to scrape it off mine. I'm sure a little bit is fine. Toilet roll, yes, so yeah, just toilet roll. So let me get on to the baby stuff. You're probably thinking you're mental, your baby is not going to be here for another 10 weeks, but for some reason I felt compelled to be like ridiculously organised. Nappy bags. I mean, is there any point in buying degradable nappy bags when you're using nappies? I am fully intending to look into cloth nappies this time round. However, I thought for the first couple of months I am going to use disposable nappies, and then like check out the other option. I just think right at the start I don't know if I'll be able to cope with something so new. Baby wipes, again, really bad for the environment, but again, I'm going to beat myself up. I'm going to do it for the early stages and then look into some more eco options. Dummies, I'm just getting prepared. These were all on offer, all these things here, so I just saw them and thought, go for it. 0 to 6 months, I do use a dummy if required. I don't put them down to sleep with a dummy or anything like that. Aptamil, I am planning to breastfeed, so please don't kick off about that. I'm going to try my hardest, but with my first 2 I really struggled and ended up expressing for so long, which like nearly killed me. I am perfectly happy to give this baby a bottle of formula if required, and I am just going to try my best, but what I want to do is know that that's in the house if I need it. Same goes with the bottles, and also I want dad to do, not my dad, like baby's dad, like Adam, a bottle at 10:30, because I really like that whole like Gina Ford bedtime bottle, let daddy do it type thing. No, we don't want to think about this too much, but yes, maternity towels, we need those, don't we, when we've had a baby? So we've got those. Breast pads, yep, need those when you've had a baby. I actually thought this was like a super mild baby bath, like you put a tiny bit in. I know newborns don't need anything in the bath, but I think like a tiny bit is absolutely fine, but it's actually shampoo and conditioner. So that is gonna do for Bee's hair actually, because her hair gets so tangled. Although I was literally at the end of all of my shampoos because I was gonna switch over to bars, but you know, I made an error, so we may as well use it. Nappies, like I say, I'm gonna use these normal nappies. Pampers, again, I usually buy just like Tesco's own or like supermarket own because it's cheaper. They were on offer, they were like half price. So I thought, I'm gonna give myself a break, get 2 packets of newborn nappies. I think these are newborn, please tell me they're newborn. Yeah, I think they are, right? Yeah, so for the first couple of months, and then I'm gonna switch over if I have the energy and wherewithal, and I'm really hoping this time that I do. I want to try cloth nappies. I've got omega-3 because one of the pregnancy complications I'm having is brain related. Without scaring you all too much, I will do a separate video about it. And I read somewhere that omega-3 is like a really good thing to take when you're pregnant for baby's brain development and stuff. So that is that, and it came to, I think it was 140, which is expensive and a lot more than we normally spend. However, this whole section here obviously cost quite a bit. So guys, that was my kind of food haul with a bit of other info thrown in, but this is real life, so I want to share the whole picture with you, and I can't really do a food haul without talking about the fact that I've just been diagnosed with diabetic. So yeah, so I'm gonna just try and roll with it as much as possible. At the minute, like today and stuff, I'm trying to eat stuff that I'm like quickly Googling, like, is that okay? Or, you know, I'm getting some things wrong. I started the day with a bowl of muesli with loads and loads of fruit all over it, and then found out I should be avoiding fruit pretty much, apart from the odd like strawberry maybe. Anyway, I digress. Do comment below if you have any experience of gestational diabetes. I would really appreciate any feedback and help. So I'm going to get myself educated in the next few days, and I will do a video update about that and also about the pregnancy complications, which fingers crossed won't turn out to be anything, but nevertheless were scary and are scary. So yeah, give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, guys, and let me know what you're planning to eat this week, and see you next time. Bye.